Angie again. I usually make it an effort with friends to never discuss religion or politics, because those are things that a lot of people don't agree on, can ruin friendships. However, I have a really strong opinion about a few things that are going on in the news right now. I just want to get it off my chest. Watch or don't watch, just going to let you know, if you're a Republican, you're going to get offended. So, turn it off. I don't understand. I don't get the whole hypocrisy that's going on right now. This whole, like, I do as I say, not as I do kind of approach that the Republicans have always done. However, just recently it's turned into like this big old explosion, and it's just annoying me, and I gotta get it off my chest. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna call some guys out. There is a Senator David Vitter. He is from Louisiana. He supports a ban on gay marriage. He promotes abstinence only in schools, and he wants all school board meetings to be opened in prayer. He sounds like a super duper great Christian, right? Well, this awesome Christian, he cheated on his wife, like that they've been together like forever, with a notorious DC escort service. But it wasn't just that. He paid her to put diapers on him. He sits there and calls gay people, unchristian-like. They're going to hell. They have bad values. Not that there's anything wrong with wearing diapers. If that's what you do, that's okay. Just don't tell other people that are doing things that they want to do in the privacy of their own home that isn't affecting you at all. Don't tell them how to live their life. Pot calling the kettle. Just saying. But not only did he not resign, that fool got reelected. So, Louisiana, you guys are awesome, awesome, awesome. Idaho, Larry Craig. He was in the Senate for 18 years, and he was in the House for 10 years. He, also big on anti-gay laws. He opposed gay men in the military, didn't want them to get married. He was arrested for lewd conduct in a men's room stall in the Minneapolis airport. And while he was charged for soliciting, he pled down to a misdemeanor, so he didn't get in too much trouble. However, that made 8 men come forward and say that they had affairs with him as well. Well, just gonna leave that one right there. Ted Haggard. He's an evangelical preacher. He cheated on his wife with young gay male hookers, and he was caught doing crystal meth. But he said that all gay men are going to go to hell. Practice what you preach. It's okay to be who you are. Just don't make other people feel bad for being the way they are. And then that leads us to Josh Duggar. The Duggars from that 19 and counting, 20 and counting, 21 and counting. I don't know how many kids she has. Totally fine with me. I don't care. But he was, as a teenager, had been molesting 5 young girls, and I guess this was when he was 14 years old. 5 young girls, some of which were his sisters. His parents covered it up. They waited 3 years to say anything because they waited for the statutes of limitations to run out. I'm all for, you want to protect your kids, I get it. But by protecting one kid, you were doing something awful for another kid. I have so much to say about that. And I don't want to offend anybody, because I would never ever want any of my opinions to deflect on someone else, because everyone is, free to do whatever you want to do. But children, they're impressionable, they're young. Don't do something by by not doing anything to this now man, that made those girls, I can only imagine, feel that they were less valuable, that their feelings, their bodies were not valuable. As a young woman, a young girl, you are impressionable, and I feel nothing but sadness and heartbreak, and I just want to just hug those poor little girls and tell them that you're worth it. I'm livid at how that was handled. And then to find out that he married Anna, and they have children together, one on the way. She knew that he had done this, and felt that prayer changed him. Maybe he did. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I want to say, you know what, this was just something that, he was in a large family that was looked at all the time, couldn't go see other girls, couldn't look at porn, couldn't look at, dirty magazines, couldn't have those impure thoughts that young boys are supposed to have. And so he may have reacted badly, and I want to think that. However, I don't believe that those feelings go away, and if you are looking at young girls and that's what gets you going, I don't feel like that stops. But then again, I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist. I don't know the inner workings of a pedophile's mind, but that's what he is. He's a pedophile. I'm very glad that TLC pulled that show. As soon as it came to light, they should have done it. They shouldn't have waited for all the public outcry. They did react pretty swiftly after that, though, and I applaud them for that. But, oh boy, that family. What can you say? Those are my thoughts. I just needed to rant, get it out, talk about it. I apologize if I did offend anybody. It was not with those intentions. These are just, again, my opinions, my thoughts, my rants.